Broadcasting live, 2K Sports presents the NBA. It's Monday night. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Brawlers. On Wednesday, then on Friday, they'll defend home court against the Indiana Pacers. Now we'll look at the starting lineup for the Bronx. They've got Macy. White is out there with the quick, and it's Perry in at the point. And for Washington, they've got Morris. Williamson out there with Bird. Then it's Mullen. And it's Paul in at the 5 spot. Here we are, Greg, looking at early returns from these teams. It's pretty revealing.
Yeah, the first few games of the season quickly tell you what you're good at. And they tell you also what you need to work on.
It'll be the Wizards off the tip. And here is Mullen. Bird outside. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Wright outside. Pass to Henry. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Outside Mullen. Paul outside. Bird sets the screen for Morris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one, no good to start him off on the night. Here's Perry, defended by Mullen. The rejection by Paul. Williamson up top. Pass to Morris. Bird right side. Shoots from the elbow. And that one comes up a bit short.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Williamson outside. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter basketball. Bronx grabs the miss.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They, right now, are searching for a bucket.
We know, Doris, at one point, the Wizards had one of the most unique pairings in NBA history.
Think back to 1987, 1988, the year you're talking about, when the 5'3" Muggsy Bogues was a teammate of Manute Bol, who stood 7'7" tall. At the time, they were the tallest and shortest players in NBA history, with 28 inches between them. Incredible.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Look at some numbers for Williamson. Some last season stats for him. Last season, put up about 14 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. Well, fans of this team will take this kind of production from him without hesitation.
I tell you, he has been a solid contributor. They have called his number, and he has delivered for them.
Outside Mullen, pass to Paul. Nice ball movement by Washington, and finished off by Paul.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Washington shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
At the line for the Wizards.
What's up?
Shooting 1.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Pass to Macy. Henry kicks to right. A 3-ball. The 3-pointer is right on target.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And Washington has possession after the Bronx got the 3-pointer. Morris passes to Paul. Just 5 on the clock. Williamson against Wright. And Williamson gets it to go.
And wow, Williamson is just so talented, able to make tough shots with the defense in his face.
Pass to Macy. Here's Perry, defended by Mullen. A nice shot by Perry.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Out to the right wing. Williamson double team. Mullen passes to Williamson. Over right. And it's Williamson missing.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Morris inside. He had 15 points last outing, and the shot is good.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Right with a screen on Mullen. And there's the drive. Perry, no good.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Paul with the screen for Williamson. Back to Bird. The 3. Rebound by Macy. Macy's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Right down low. Working on Williamson. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Timeout called by Willie Green. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And the Brawlers making a change here. Christie's checked in. Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league. In fourth, the Wizards.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
Morris dishes to Mullen. Pass to Williamson. Williamson double team. Just 4 to shoot. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Christie against Morris. Goes up on the high post. Christie can't make it.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Yeah, sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Here's Mullen. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. The Bronx leading by 4. Inside. Here's Crowder. Hall with the defensive effort. Washington's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Bird kicks to Morris. Bird looking it over. Bronx grabs the miss. Macy's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
The Bronx shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
First free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Now here's Williamson. Six to shoot. Driving inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Greg, one of the best assets of Zion Williamson is his versatility.
And the combination of power and skill, it's obviously unique. And what I love about him is he's making better and better decisions. He's become as reliable as he is explosive.
That free throw good from Williamson.
And when he's healthy, Zion is a force, an athletic freak who makes an impact on both ends.
And both free throws good for Williamson. The Bronx leading by 4. Christie the pass to Wright. Pass to Christie. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
All right, a moment to check out the stats for the Quick. Last season's performance for him averaged 6 points per game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. Here's Williamson. 9 points last game out. Ball is screen on right. Here's Williamson. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4. The Bronx leading by 3. Pass to Henry. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Paul.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Now Morris, Bird with it, defended by Macy. Bird outside, and here is Williamson. Just 5 to shoot, and here's Morris for 3. Bronx grabs the miss. Macy's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Mullen against Christian. Macy a screen on Mullen. Down low and stolen by Williamson. Mullen against Christian. Mullen passes to Williamson. To the middle. Looks for Paul. Gets it to him. Takes it off the glass. Now just a 1-point Brawler lead.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Pass to Henry. Wright looking around. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. The Bronx shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for 2.
Free throw drops for Wright. Drew's checked in for the Quick. And so Wright nails both of them. Wizards trail by 3. Here's Newman. Out to the right wing. Here's Jimenez. Bronx grabs the miss. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who are the best shooters from behind the arc last season. Washington shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Washington. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Wizards making a switch here. Harrison's checked in. Stewart's checked in for the Bronx. The Quick comes in for Wright. And so he makes both from the line.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Pass to Stewart. Here's Drew. Macy, a screen on Wilkins. Here's Drew. And that's off the glass and in. And it's Harrison with the ball for the Washington Wizards. Trailing by 5. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Bronx team. To the left side wing. Wilkins kicks to Paul. There's the pick. From deep. Rebound by Macy. Macy's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Stewart. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Williams, he's checked in for the Wizards. Bird comes in for Harrison. Hardaway's checked in for the Bronx. And he's good on the second. Wizards trail by 6. 1:32 left to play in the first. Wilkins with a screen on Christie. Shoots. And again, Washington no good. The Brawlers have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Hardaway passes to Christie. Back to Hardaway. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Brawlers lead by 8.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
But if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Here's Newman. There's a good screen. And the 3 ball is good. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Christie. This game an incredible scoring display for him. And Hardaway gets it to go.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Williams. He has yet to score. Bird sets the screen for Williams. Bird outside. Pass break, the Bronx. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. And it's a 10-point Bronx lead. Here's Newman, defended by Christie. To the inside. Here's Jimenez. Can't hit from in close.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And so it's the Bronx going into the break with a 10-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We come back right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Brawlers.
Oh, man, how about the mid-range jumper from these guys? It's on tonight, a huge part of their offense so far.
I think let's give them credit as well for the job they've done getting to the free throw line. It's been a huge factor for them.
They've got Bird. Wilkins is out there with Grant. Then it's Williams. And it's Jimenez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. Now here's Hardaway. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Excellent D there from Williams. The Wizards shooting a low 30% mark from the field. Grant kicks to Bird. Williams scanning the floor. Bird, the pass to Wilkins. 5 on the clock. Stewart with the steal. He gets it in there. Stewart's got the lead up to 12 now for the Bronx. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
And it's the Bronx with the ball after the basket by Washington. Here's Drew. No good from outside. And so Grant will bring it up for Washington. It's a 10-point game. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Christie's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Outside Williams. Pass to Jimenez. The inside shot. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe. Just maybe. Wizards trail by 10. Wilkins in the post. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Wilkins has got his first 2 points. The Brawlers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Here's Christie. And the rejection by Bird. Grant the pass to Bird. Outside Williams. Wilkins surveying the defense. Here's Jimenez. Rebounded by Hardaway.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Here's Drew. Here's Stewart. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
And timeout called by Willie Green. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. comes in for Wilkins, and Mullen subbed in for Grant. Bronx making a switch here. Wizards trail by 10. Now Mullen. Outside Williams. He's looking for Williamson and finds him. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Hits it from three-point range.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Jimenez. After the Bronx got the three-pointer. Williamson outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Williamson's got his third basket of the night right there. Stewart with the screen on Bird. A crossover. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And let's check out some stats for the Quick. A very nice season for him last year. He was around 12 points per game last year. 4 assists and 3 rebounds. You know, you look at the numbers and you think that this is great, but we know that he's capable of even bigger production.
You know, the numbers look okay, but the eye test tells us unequivocally he is capable of more. That is the sign of a star right there.
And he makes the first. And he makes both free throws. Now here's Mullen. Bronx grabs the miss. Macy's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Drew. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
A chance to look at the numbers for Mr. Moves. He's coming off an excellent season, and he was such a reliable option offensively, finishing in the top 10 in field goal percentage.
He was a top 10 rebounder last season for good reason. He's an incredibly intense guy to compete with. And for a full game, too. I mean, just nonstop. And the first one at the line is good.
Well, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Both good from the line that time. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Wizards. They trail by 14. Pass to Williams. Here's Jimenez, guarded by Stewart, and that's a foul called on bottom. That's his first foul. Christie's checked in for the Bronx.
Coming onto the floor for the away team, number 5, Jay Christie.
Now here's Williamson. He's guarded closely. 6 on the shot clock. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
Here's Perry, covered by Williamson.
Erased by Zion. He went for it with a lot of enthusiasm.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
All checked in for the Wizards. Morris comes in for Williams. The Bronx also with a sub. White, he's checked in for Christie. Wizards trail by 12. Williamson with it. 11 points in the game. Pass to Morris. Back to Williamson. Wizards passing it around. Bird outside. With the teardrop. Hall. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Now here's Wright. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Minnesota. And another miss by the Bronx. Wizards have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, improving dialogue between players and officials is a priority. Commissioner Silver says, now with high-fidelity audio, we're all able to hear a lot of what's being said. Now we have to take into account the high-stress environment. But there has to be a two-way sense of respect. I feel it's an area where we can make progress. Kevin?
You know, the commissioner's always looking ahead and looking at every area, which is great for the game. And so it's Washington with it after the Bronx got the three-pointer. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Stewart. Got it for his fourth field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
Well, this is their pace. This is exactly how they want to play. A little fast, a little loose.
And it's Williamson missing. The Bronx leading by 15. Throws it up high. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
He pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Morris outside to stop the run. Bronx grabs the miss. Here's Henry. Drills it from outside. Henry's got 7 points.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Now here's Williamson. He's got 11. Bird outside. Back to Williamson. Puts up a deep three. Rebound by Macy. Macy's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. From downtown, and the Bronx, another three.
Yeah, D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now, here is Morris. Pass to Paul. Outside, Mullen. Bronx grabs the miss. Macy's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Here's Williamson. The Brawlers getting their last shot to go. Screen by Bird. They need this one. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Washington's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Pass to Jimenez. Morris with the ball. Lets the 3 fly. Henry with the rebound.
and a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
A nice shot by Perry.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
From the Wizards, they're shooting just 39% in the second quarter. Here's Jimenez. 17 points for him last game against Oklahoma City. Back to Paul. Pass to Jimenez.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the second quarter.
Wizards need to get a shot off here. Morris, no good.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Now Henry. Back to Stewart. Driving to the basket. Now here is Morris. Tight defense on him. Williamson outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
An absolute beast in close. Once Williamson has this kind of positioning, you pretty much have to foul.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing. Bronx making a switch here. Macy's checked in. Good on the second free throw. Here's Perry. He's got 11. Pass to Macy. Inside. Perry, no good. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Here's Jimenez. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Here's Perry. It's blocked. And here is Williamson. 12 points for him. Outside Mullen. Back to Williamson.
Henry.
And this is his third trip to the line tonight.
At the line for the Wizards, Zion Williamson. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Williamson. And both free throws good for Williamson. Here's Perry. He's got 11. From deep three-point land, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Brawlers ahead, delivering the blowout. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Hey folks, first off, let's take a look at the overall NBA schedule on tap for tonight. Out in Houston, it'll be the Rockets against the Spurs. 8 p.m. Eastern, that one gets started.
Close matchup. Should be a good battle.
And switching gears now to that first half, big hill to climb for the Wizards.
I don't see the fight. They're getting pushed around. You really see it on the glass.
They need some of that diesel energy in the paint.
They can use his size as well.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Zion Williamson, guys. In this game, he has been everywhere.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but, boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
The Bronx leading by 20. So on the floor for the Bronx, AC is out there with Wright. Then there's the Quick, and it's Perry in at the point guard. Good work defensively by Morris. Here's Washington, and at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. Number 1, the Wizards.
Do they love to run? I mean, nobody did it better. They would get out in the lanes and push the ball even after makes.
Here's Perry. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Perry's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Bronx. Outside Mullen, pass to Paul. Williamson against Wright. From 10 feet out, score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 mates.
And he's capable of being so dominant offensively. Zion just trampling the defense.
Now, Wright, covered by Williamson. And that one's good. Wright's got 13.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Now here's Williamson. He's got 16. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Bird. Picked off in midair. And here we go. Fast break. Henry's got it. Chalk up 2 there. Henry's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Outside Mullen. Rebound by Macy. Macy's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Pass to Perry. Here's Henry, covered by Morris. Launches it. Henry misses.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Hall with the screen for Williamson. On the wing, Bird. Now, here is Morris. Back to Bird. And it's off from 3-point range. The Bronx, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, a moment now to see the numbers for Morris. Last year, getting it done. Averaged 18 points per, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And it's always nice to be able to bring a shooter like him off the bench.
Well, hard to win if you can't get points productivity, and that's what makes this guy valuable to that second unit.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from Henry. Washington calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Now is the time. Get loud and welcome your Wizards Breaker.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Bird outside. Pass to Williamson. Morris with the screen for Williamson. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
And you have to admire how hard Zion plays. It makes defenders nervous and forces them to overcommit.
He's had 6 attempts at the line, made 5 of them.
Williamson.
He misses the free throw. And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And so often, we'll hear talk about how many rings a great player has. Doris, do we emphasize that maybe too much?
I think, Kevin, first and foremost, a great player is great no matter what. This is a team sport, and a player doesn't have control necessarily of the parts and pieces behind him or the organization within which he's trying to succeed. Titles matter, certainly, there's no question, and it's great fodder for fans, but it's not how I define a great player.
And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Henry.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Williamson against Wright. Williamson looking it over. Can they get it? No, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
This will be his 5th trip to the free throw line.
Definitely not making the most of his chances at the foul line.
Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Williamson. The Bronx has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Perry passes to Wright. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Paul outside. And stolen by Wright. Henry with it. Guarded now by Morris. Now Henry. He's got 13. Pass to Macy. And here is Wright. Defended by Mullen. And that one's good. Wright's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for the Brawlers. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Bronx?
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
The shot's good.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for Washington. Bird outside. Outside Mullen. 5 to shoot. From the wing. Bronx grabs the miss. Macy's. Henry with it. Morris is there. Pass to Macy. To the paint. Here's Grobbit. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Oh, that's a pretty bounce pass. Nice.
Wizards have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the 3rd quarter. Call a screen on Wright. Williamson in the post. Guarded by Wright. And here's Bird for 3. It's deflected. And he recovers it. Shot clock at 5. They swipe it. Here's Perry. Drop it. Great positioning on the putback.
A flat-out bulldog in the paint. Great job to follow his own shot there and get the basket.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Williamson dishes to Morris. Mullen for 3. The shot, no good.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots. And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Morris looking over the floor. Paul with the screen for Morris. Outside Mullen. Clock at 6. Down low. Here's Williamson. Out to Bird. Morris outside. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Pass break, the Bronx. Here's Macy. The big dunk at the end of the break.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen
tonight, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Now here's Mullen. Out to Bird. They could use a bucket. A second chance effort. The shot's good from Paul. Paul's got 9.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Pass to Grovett. Driving the lane. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Second personal foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting for the away team. Grovett at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. So both teams changing it up here. That one is no good. Washington has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Now here's Williamson. Defense right on him. Off on the layup.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals. Establishing position early, controlling the backboards.
Here's Pons. And the 3 off target.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Nice ball movement by Washington. Here's Jimenez. Christie with the rebound. The Bronx has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Drains the three-pointer.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Here's Williamson after the Bronx got the three-pointer. Three-pointer, Bird.
Wizards foul. Jimenez. Second personal foul.
For the Wizards, Wilkins is checked in for Bird. Grant comes in for Williamson. And Shepard subbed in for Mullen. Stewart's checked in for the Bronx. Hardaway comes in for Macy. The Bronx has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Stewart a screen. The shot's good from Christie. Christie's got 7.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Fires from 14, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. He's got 10.
And big men who can shoot really changes the dynamic of your offense.
It's almost gotten to the point where you have to be able to hit that face-up jumper nowadays. Very few exceptions to that rule.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Shepard the pass to Jimenez. Hardaway with the steal. Fast break, here they come. Pass to Pons. There's 1:40 left here in the third quarter. Good on the bucket. Pons has got his second basket.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Grant outside. Paul with the ball. Here's Jimenez, guarded by Stewart. Jimenez, the pass to Paul. 4 on the clock. Pass to Jimenez. Over Stewart. The rebound by Pons.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
There's a screen. Here's Christie. Here's Stewart. The rejection by Paul. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Pass to Pons. Just 5 on the clock. His three-pointers off the mark. The Wizards shooting an ugly 27% since halftime. Here's Shepard. Paul with the screen for Shepard. That's good from Paul on the assist from Shepard. Paul's got 4 points this quarter. The Bronx has gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. And that's out of bounds. The Bronx will retain possession.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Harrison's checked in for Shepard. Here's Christie. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
The Wizards have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line. First one falls for. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. So it's the Bronx with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Bird is out there with Williams. Then there's Grant, and it's Jimenez in at the 5. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Fades away. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Jimenez has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Wizards. And for the Bronx, their shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. You know, Doris, we know how physical the NBA is, but can you talk to the importance of mental toughness as well, and what it means for a player?
Kevin, I don't think a player can be successful in the NBA, and certainly a team cannot, without some level of grit and mental toughness. And what does that mean? How does that manifest itself? It means handling adversity. It means overcoming a key injury. There's a toughness required to be amongst the smartest, most resilient players or teams in the NBA.
He's perfect from the line this time. And it's Harrison with the ball for the Washington Wizards. Outside Williams. Pass to Jimenez. Now Bird. Wizards passing it around. Williams passes to Harrison. 4 on the shot clock. Shoots the 3. The rebound by Pons. Here's the Bronx. Here's Christie. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Pass to Harrison. Can't connect from short range. Here's Drew. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Wizards have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Bird finds Williams. We've heard some players, Doris, propose that refs should be fined for missed calls, especially with the game on the line. What do you think?
Kevin, I couldn't disagree more. First and foremost, the level of accountability for NBA officials is unprecedented. And keep in mind, there is discipline for high-profile mistakes and mistakes of all kinds. Every single game, every single call is evaluated, and you see their progression in terms of, yes, they'll officiate in the playoffs, or no, they won't. We are right where we need to be.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Second team foul. At the line for the away team, odds. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Washington making some changes. Wilkins is checked in for Grant, and Mullen subbed in for Harrison. Good on both. And the Wizards with possession.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Jimenez. That misses off the backboard. The Brawlers have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Pass to Pons. Stewart with the screen on Bird. Here's Pons. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Well, Doris, both you and I have been covering this NBA for a few years. Just a few years. What do you think of the direction of the league right now?
Just a couple, Kevin. I love it. The league is faster, it's longer, it's more skilled. Scoring is up. There's a crop of young stars. I think the league is in such an exciting place.
The Wizards have gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Bird is screen on Christie. Mullen against Christie. Mullen kicks to Wilkins. To the inside. Jimenez. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Stewart with the screen on Mullen. Christie the pass to Stewart. That one goes in.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
For Washington, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Williams against Hardaway. Back to Mullen. 4 on the clock. Three-pointer. Bronx grabs the miss. Stewart passes to Christie. Outside Hardaway. They get the rebound. Knocked loose to the wing on the left. Here's Christie into the lane. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Guys, straight power there. Straight power. Here's Jimenez. Outside Mullen. Williams, a screen on Christie. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Stewart with the screen on Mullen. Bird against Christie. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Third personal.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Shooting for the away team. Christie taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Bronx making a switch here. Conley's checked in. And Christie drops them both. Washington's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And the basket by Jimenez. Jimenez has got 10 points in just the second half. The Bronx, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Here's Christie. Jimenez with the rebound. Jimenez has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Bird. Williams sets a screen for Bird. From deep. That shot no good.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Wilkins' shot is off. And for the Bronx, they're shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. Pass to Pons. Conley with it. Here's Pons. Now, here's Stewart. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Now, here is Mullen. Pass to Bird. At the top of the key, Williams. And here is Mullen. And a miss there on the triple.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Christie against Mullen. The rebound by Mullen.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Away team.
Shepard's checked in for Wilkins.
Substitution on the court.
And for the Bronx, they're shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Stewart with the screen on Mullen. Here's Christie. Up and in on the layup. Christie's got 8 here in the quarter.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Williams kicks to Mullen. Six on the shot clock. The shot from 20 feet away. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Bird against Christie. Back to Stewart. From the arc. Connects from three-point range. And that's 13 points for the Wizard.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
The shot's good from Mullen.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
For the Bronx, they've gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Here's Drew. Bird covering. Here's Drew. Inside. Takes a shot at the elbow. Rebound, Washington. Bird's got his 7th rebound here tonight. To the middle. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
Christie against Mullen. The shot's good from Christie. Christie's got 21 in the game.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Bird outside. Over Drew. Bird misses.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Christie against Mullen. Here's Christie. Good, nice job down low. Christie's got 18 points now here in the second half.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Christie against Mullen. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Washington, Mullen. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Mullen. And the Brawlers making a change here. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. The Bronx has gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter.
Here's Christie. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Christie's got 25 points in the game.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. And he banks in the layup. 27 points for him.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
Christie against Mullen. Pass to Williamson. Williamson double team. 5 to shoot. Hall with the screen for Morris. It's good from long range.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Brawlers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
Now, here is Morris. This one for three. Good on the triple.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
And here are the Brawlers now, following the three-pointer by Washington. Here's Christie, the rejection by Paul. Now here's Williamson. Not a lot of room. So no problem for the Bronx as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Bottom.